Welcome to my State of the County response. I am Onondaga County Legislator Kevin Holmquist. Onondaga County Executive Joanie Mahoney presented her annual State of the County address to the county legislature and many of the department heads recently. This report, I think, was probably less specific than previous State of the Counties. She pretty much had more of a retrospective and a look back over the past 10 years, as was widely reported in the local media, so there wasn't a lot of new programs or going forward. But I thought I'd highlight a couple of positives as I see it and a couple of not so positives, things that we need to work on. So we'll start with the positive. Starting out with the Save the Rain program, she spent quite a bit of time talking about the successes of the Save the Rain program. I think it's widely known in the community that this is a very successful program. The green infrastructure that's been an ongoing effort by the county has clearly done a great job in contributing to the cleanup of Onondaga Lake and also saving us from having to spend more money on another sewer plant for gray infrastructure. That's not the way we want to go. So she really deserves high marks, as does the county legislature, for their support over the past decade for our really great Save the Rain program. Second thing she mentioned, I think, is one of the top issues that everybody's concerned with is school safety. And obviously, with the recent tragedies in Florida and other tragedies, we want to make sure we can do absolutely everything that we possibly can. Onondaga County government does contribute in many, many ways towards school safety, including school resource officers. Our district attorney, Bill Fitzpatrick, is heading up a task force that's going to be working with the schools. And I thought the outline that the county executive brought forward in her State of the County on that issue was really great. Couple of challenges. One of the big ones was her insistence on staying on this sustainability plan that she presented back in September of 2009. It hasn't passed. It's not going to pass. It has little to no support throughout the county. And yet, year after year, she keeps pushing this sustainability development plan that is the proposed sustainable development plan. For those that follow this issue, much of it is lifted directly from the Agenda 21 plans, which really go contrary to private ownership. And people around the county responded. Hundreds of people came out in public information sessions. They had a road show several times. Lots of opposition from our towns, our villages, and in the city. There's very few proponents, but she won't let it go, and she's urging the county legislature to move forward. We're not going to, so we will defend property owners' rights and private property owners' rights. The second issue she brought up was the sales tax sharing agreement, and I was concerned about her focus really exclusively in her comments about the city. And of course, we all support a strong city, and as she said, without a strong city, you're not going to have strong suburbs. There's no question about that. The county government, the county legislature, and the county executive have supported the city in a multitude of ways to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. And she's bringing out now more proposals on the eve of our sales tax distribution negotiations, which are imminent. They're coming down the pike very shortly. We're talking about $3 billion or more in revenue over the course of the next decade in sales tax. And 2/3 of the citizens do live outside the city. So yes, we are going to be watching out for city taxpayers, but every taxpayer deserves the same type of attention. And I would argue that for the same reasons that we need a strong city, we also need strong villages and strong hamlets and strong towns. If we don't have a strong Fayetteville, the region of Fayetteville won't succeed. And of course, the city of Syracuse is critical, but we're going to be looking at around the county as well. So those are a couple of the highlights. Again, if you have more questions or you want to get more details on the State of the County, the entire transcript is on kevinholmquist.com. And again, I am your independent voice for good government.